Hey guys, and welcome to our Now Playing with Super Smash Bros. I'm Justin Haywald, and I'm joined by Gage.
Hello.
Gage is our resident Super Smash Bros. Expert. I usually play as Pikachu, and I spam the lightning bolt from top and just kind of hang out at the back of the stage until I win or until everybody else kills themselves. But you're actually a decent Smash Bros. Player.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm like too good at Brawl. I haven't played Brawl too much. I still play it from time to time, but I'm more of a melee player, and I love being on the aggressive and going with Fox. Fox was my guy back then, so.
And we had at an E3 tournament, you got to get some hands-on time with the Wii U version of the game, and you came out as a champion in that, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't play long enough because I had to get back to the war room, do some work, but I was able to win a couple T-shirts, which is kind of nice, and really get a feel for the game, and I loved what I played, so.
But that being said, we are not experts. We
Right.
Semi-pro on Gage's side, complete casual on my end.
I would go more with enthusiast. We're like Smash Bros. Enthusiast.
So you're going to be seeing this from the point of view of people who have been playing the game for a bit and who definitely like Smash Brothers, but I don't know anything about like this swirling dash. I don't know what the moves are. I would just
You know, like
embarrass
the
myself.
wave dashing and all that fancy stuff, but yeah.
See, you even know what a wave dash is. Way beyond me. But I guess some of the first things that we're going to look at, I know that we've seen a lot of stuff leaked out already. The Japanese version isn't out until, well, it's out now.
It's out, but not for us, unfortunately.
So people have been streaming that. What we're playing on is a preview build, basically. It does have all of the normal characters. So when you first start up the game, this is basically what you're going to see. It's going to have all of those initial starting characters. We've been playing around with it a lot, though, and we haven't been able to unlock any characters.
Right.
Though, I mean, those are confirmed. We know that there's the Duck Hunt Dog. We know there's some Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get to play them.
Right.
But so kind of looking at what we do have here, so I think going through the menu, first of all, making sure that we have our controls set up. The controls are very important for something like this when you have a small screen, you have not a lot of buttons. So if you back out of this by hitting B, and hit A. Maybe.
Right. That's the main title screen.
There's an option, Games and More.
Right.
Going into Games and More, you're able to actually move your controls around and set up how you want the controls to work for you. So if you go over to Options, in the upper right hand, in the lower right hand corner, in Controls here, you can move around the buttons to kind of suit your specific playstyle. And I think that's really important for something like this.
Right. I mean, the default ones that they had, I personally was not a fan of. Right now you see the top screen, but on the bottom screen, which isn't shown, you can actually customize what each button does. And the default one has the B button being the jump, or that's how we said it, the B jump, the A attack, and the Y attack, but you can move it around to whatever you prefer. That's personally how I prefer. I know Justin has his own way as well.
Yeah, until you just grab and drop them around, and that lets you set it up. But otherwise, pretty basic. But I think it's really important to get the right feel for that. I'm just going to copy what you did because I trust you to do better than I do. And so there's also the tap to jump you see in the lower left-hand corner. So normally, if you tap up, you'll be able to jump. Turning that off, it feels a little bit more useful in a situation like this. So we'll save and exit, get out of here, and maybe play a couple actual matches.
Sounds good.
So, getting out of this menu, let me just grab your controller here. I think we've seen a whole lot of solo, but we'll just start off with group. They'll let you get a feel for how much better Gage is at this game than I am. Setting up a group when we're close like this is pretty simple. Yeah, so Smash, go to group, and Gage will host the game for this. You can open it up to, of course, anyone, to just friends.
We'll make it anyone in case someone out there finds a way to do this.
Yeah, if there's someone else hanging out who wants to play with us, we're right here. You can join in. Gage is hosting his, and it'll pop up on my screen. You can't see my screen. You're only seeing Gage's because he's the better player.
I'll start off with Greninja, one of the newer characters this round.
And I will pick Mega Man. I really like some of the you can't see the bottom screen on our display here. Oh no, there, up in the upper right-hand corner, you can see us cycling through the different colors for the different characters. And lots of different color palettes to choose from. Doesn't necessarily change the gameplay style.
I mean, there are some cool ones, like if you actually go to Link, you can see there's a Fierce Deity mode, so he actually has a Fierce Deity costume. Which is pretty cool, and I know a lot of fans wanted that. His gameplay is exactly the same as Link, though, but at least you got the costume.
And if you guys have any questions, if there's anything you'd like to ask us, go ahead and come over to GameSpot.com. That's where we're checking out the chat. You can join in the chat room with us, and we'll be answering your questions, setting up any matches that you want to see. Right now it's 2 men. We're going to try and maybe convince one other person to join in with us. But we're limited to 3 people, and again, unfortunately, we're limited to the characters that are unlocked from the start of the game. You can see them in the up above us right now. No Bowser Jr., no Duck Hunt Dog. That's
we attempted to unlock them, but unfortunately not in this build.
All right, so you hit start when you're ready to fight. And I'm not sure exactly how the stage select works. It seems to...
So right now, it looks like we both have control, so I think we can both pick one. And if we pick a different stage, I believe it'll like pick between the two. So like, you pick that one, and I'll pick Final Destination.
See what it defaults to. I think it'll default to you.
It might default to me, or it might default to the winner of the last round if we had played more.
And then while you're waiting for the game to load up, you can actually practice around a little bit. Make sure you get the moves.
Right.
Hit around on
Get the feel for it.
So you said you've played a bit of Melee or a lot of Brawl?
I played a lot of Melee. Like, Melee was like all through college, that's all we did. Like, skipping classes, which I don't recommend, but... yeah, I mean, Brawl, I try to play every now and then, but wasn't a huge fan of it. Didn't really like how much slower it was. I know a lot of people are fans of it, though. I also did not like the tripping mechanic, which felt like it kind of like limited the competitiveness of it, but it was a lot of fun still.
So how do you feel like this game, from what we played so far, stacks up?
From what I feel so far, I feel like they've taken the best of both worlds. Like, it's a lot faster than Brawl, so it kind of feels like it's going back towards Melee. But they've also included a lot of the mechanics that they added in Brawl into this, like final smashes and other like stages as well, which truthfully I think it's kind of good. It's like a nice little balance of both, so both people should be happy.
The stage variety I think is a lot of fun. Oh no, I was not paying attention. So the stage variety I think is really cool, and especially on 3DS. I mean, you have to have smaller stages to be able to get around. But it can be hard to keep track of your character sometimes because you are very tiny. You might have noticed that we're playing on regular 3DSs as well. I'm more curious to see how this looks and feels on a 3DS XL.
Right. I mean, right now it's kind of almost hard to see it sometimes on the smaller screen.
Oh, it was a bomb!
I'm so used to my XL screen.
And as much as it will look better on a 3DS XL screen, but we're also doing only 2-player matches. Once you even getting up to 3 players, it can get really hectic on this tiny screen. And we are so good.
You barely got any kills.
I have a stage kill. You got the stage killed me once. Oh, there we go. Final smash. Just in case you were wondering if we are semi-pro or not, this should definitely
if there was any doubt before,
should eliminate any questions you may have over how awesome we are. Time!
I think I won because you fell off.
Yeah.
Not a very satisfying victory there.
So Greninja, how does he feel?
He feels a lot similar to Sheik. He's a very quick character. I can't tell if his down smash attack, it kind of almost feels like a counter because he makes some type of pose, but that's something I hope to figure out in time. But his other moves are very strong, very quick, and he can build up damage on you in a heartbeat.
All right, let's play one more round, and then we'll try changing things up a little bit.
Sounds good.
Oh, so at the bottom, do you have? Oh, so as the controller, as the host, you're the one who's able to set up what the matches are. So you have time. I would imagine we can go through the rules, do stock, different things like that. Let's do a stock match.
Do a stock match. How many stocks do you want to do? About 3?
3.
All right.
Standard 3.
We'll do the default, and we'll just keep items on for now.
I know we have to have items. As a casual, items are the thing that let me win.
See, on Melee, I love playing without items. It's just like me, the opponent, and just going straight at it.
So I'm going to be playing as the villager in this one. I will play as female villager. You have a lot of options when you're the villager.
True. And I'll go with Fierce DD Link. Like, he's always the character I wanted in there, and I'm glad they put him as a costume.
Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask those in chat. We're mostly looking at the GameSpot.com chat, but I have just opened up the Twitch chat as well, so I can check that out. Oh, I have to push start.
I'll choose a Nintendo.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can pick the same stage so that we can know what we're going to get into. That last one was the Link stage.
I picked the living room this time.
Living room is super cute.
Got the Nintendogs in the background.
Someone asked on the stream if we had the dog hunt dog. I think we meant duck hunt dog.
Unfortunately, not yet.
No duck hunt dog. Oh, Villager is awesome. I'm very taken with Villager. Their ability to get out of a stage once you've fallen off is ridiculously overpowered. I'm still trying to get a feel for how it works. Like, my ability to fly is kind of crazy. Not that this one has as many things to avoid for falling off a stage.
It looks like you can actually charge your B attacks this time as well.
Oops. Uh-oh, Mother Brain. That assist trophy is probably not going to be a friendly... Oh no.
I feel like I should probably get out of that range.
So we're in the Nintendog stage, a whole bunch of blocks falling in around us, changing up, Levolution. That's in this game, right? Levolution?
Yeah, we can call it that.
Come on, why are you scared? Why are you scared? Oh no, Pokeball. I like just opening Pokeballs and seeing what's inside.
I gotta right you in that one.
I don't know if the dogs affect this stage. I haven't seen, like, I've seen them kind of jump up and get in your way.
Yeah, I can see them blocking your vision. Like, I've seen a screenshot of one where the dog's just right in your face. But I haven't seen them actually be, like, a factor, kind of like in the Mega Man stage where you have, like, actual obstacles.
I don't know. I think I dropped a bowling ball or something on you. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it looks like a bowling ball that he drops, and it's a very short range attack, but if it hits, it does massive damage and sends them flying.
I have a little firecracker too. Can make a tree. I've seen people use the tree very, very well in some of these stages, but I have definitely not gotten the hang of.
I mean, if you set up the tree, you should be able to actually bust out an axe that you can attack me with.
Uh-oh. Oh no! I just got caught right up in the middle of that.
Smash.
Bam. Oh, no.
Oh, for a second I thought you were about to survive that.
Oh, that was... This is not a good way to come back into the stage, but you're tiny. Come here. What? You're a tiny man.
I got big at the wrong time.
So Link is, of course, a classic character in the Smash Brothers canon. How do you feel like this version of him plays compared to previous versions?
He feels very similar to how he played in Melee.
That was... I lasted longer than I thought.
Like, his moves are identical. His bow and arrow feel a little bit weaker, but it has a little wind to it. But his bomb feels the same. His down A is the same. I mean, his recovery move's the same. It's just a spinning slash attack, which has wide range. Probably abuse that more than I should, but it feels pretty similar.
All right, so we've mentioned this a lot of times. Not all the characters are unlocked for what we're playing. Does this have a custom stage builder that returned from Brawl? There's no custom stage builder I've seen. Let's back out and maybe see some of the single player stuff for a second.
Sure, that sounds good.
And give me a chance to practice in the background.
I do know they said there will be a final destination stage for each of these stages you pick.
Yeah, so you can see, well, when we're selecting stages, there's the Omega form, which you can just hit X and switch it over to that.
I don't know if there's a custom one just yet.
I don't think there are custom stages. That would be some really cool DLC, though.
Yeah.
And do you think there's going to be DLC for this game? I'm kind of thinking,
I hate to say it, but I think there's probably DLC characters. Like, I know a lot of people wanted Mewtwo back. A lot of people wanted Ice Climbers to return. Even Lucas from Brawl. And they didn't make that list that Japan released, but they may end up coming as DLC characters down the road.
So go ahead, back out of here, and we'll go over to try out Solo and see some of that stuff.
Sure.
As people were asking about Shulk, have you spent much time with Shulk? It's a very different character.
He's very different. I think you've played more time with Shulk than I have, but he's a very different. He feels unique compared to some of the other swordsmen.
I thought he would just be like another Marth type character, and he's not at all. Like, he's really heavy and not ponderous, but like there's a definite heft behind his movements.
Right. I mean, it's very different. Like, almost similar to Ike, but then also he has a lot more fluidity than Ike had. Like, Ike feels similar to Roy from Melee. He's a much more slower character, much more powerful.
Let's go ahead and try out Shulk.
Sure. We'll show out Shulk.
That's not Shulk.
Oh, that's Robin. My bad. All right. And then, did you want to show off Shulk since you had more experience?
No,
or shall I go for it?
No, you're even less experienced. I think you'll be better.
All right.
You gotta give the people what they want, which is good.
And what stage should we show off?
Oh, I like the Picto Chat stage.
Picto Chat?
Picto Chat.
All right.
So some of these stages are exclusive to the 3DS. I mean, I say exclusive. Some of them are made specifically for 3DS. They're smaller. PictoChat kind of stuff is going to work better on a smaller screen like this. And that's probably not going to be in the Wii U version. Although I think PictoChat could still work on Wii U. I'd like to see a larger version of this. You can see the game with now 3 people all up in it, but 2 of them controlled by computer. And the environment in the background, so the black parts of the writing, like when it's highlighted writing, those are actual things that you can either interact with or that will hurt you. And you have this like eye thing going back and forth between characters that is an obstacle. This is a much smaller stage and very easy to get thrown off of. But the stage itself is going to be messing with you pretty much constantly.
Like, you never know what's going to come out and kind of get in your way. Like some platforms above just got added.
With the time you've spent with the game, who's your favorite so far?
That's tough. I think I'm still figuring it out. I still really like Sheik just because I love using Sheik back in Melee. Unfortunately, I feel like Fox is more similar to the Fox from Brawl, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Like, I used to love using the Reflect move, which some people call the Shine, which is the down B one, where you can kind of jump off the ledge and kill people a lot earlier than you usually should be able to. But, yeah, I'd definitely say I'm still feeling Sheik and Greninja, who plays a lot similar to Sheik as well. But I can't wait to try the Nintendog now that that's been confirmed to come out.
The Duck Hunt Dog.
Yeah, sorry. The original Nintendog, the Duck Hunt Dog.
Nintendog would be awesome. You just you throw a ball, just kind of plays around on stage.
See, the Duck Hunt Dog just laughs at you and you kind of want to attack him. Like, I wouldn't want to attack the Nintendog. It's too cute.
So I've seen that as one of the taunts for the Duck Hunt Dog as well. Like, you have a lot of taunts in the game, and one of them is him laughing at you like a jerk.
I feel like it would have just been a missed opportunity to not let him do that.
Someone asked in the stream what happens when Kirby eats another Kirby. It crashes the game. The game just completely falls apart, and you have to start over. That's, of course, not in any way true whatsoever.
Not in any shape, way, or form. But it would be kind of it would make sense if that happened.
No, maybe he would become Super Kirby. Nothing happens. Like, it's very...
Yeah.
He just stays Kirby. But it would be neat if they did something. Make him Super Kirby something. Because he had some really cool abilities in the last Kirby game.
Yeah. And now there's a whole bunch more new characters for him to actually gain ability from.
These paper airplanes are giving you guys some trouble. You're hanging in there. Gotta knock these guys out. They only have 1 life left.
Alright, I'll finish my hair.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be done in just one swing, take them both out. Shulk is very it's slower than you anticipate. It definitely takes some time getting used to how much longer it takes for those swings to come through. Oh no, they got you down to 1. Everyone's down to 1. Oh, everyone's gonna kill each other. Ah, you survived. Did the last Smash Brothers game have this many costume combinations? So I think every character has at least 8 different colors or different palettes to choose from for their costumes. And I thought that was 5 or 6 before.
That was a lot closer than it should have been. I'm almost embarrassed to say that.
So there's all.
But yeah, there was quite a few. I just had definitely a lot more costumes. There were quite a few in Brawl. Melee just had the 4, but I mean they've definitely added a whole bunch more. Just so you have I can see DLC costumes coming down the road. Like Olimar has one where if you change his costume, he becomes Alf. And there's a couple more almost character variants within which they never had before.
So there's also the Smash Run mode. I think they've talked about that a lot. I don't know if people would really want to see that. That's the one that lets you kind of customize your character. And
you can kind of customize your character and you just kind of go through a different run, collecting trophies and everything.
You want to try it, a Smash Run?
Sure.
And we can do that as a group as well. Yeah. Hosting a Smash Run.
Now there's a little competition between us.
Who's going to get a better Smash? You're going to, I mean, it's not actually a competition.
Well, I mean, what I was noticing, last time I was playing with Lark, and sometimes there's actually a race towards the end where you're trying to just outrun the other person. I feel like you choose a solo character, you might actually be at a disadvantage. Although you might be at more advantages in the more battle ones as well. So I'll go with Palutena for this.
You have too many can you take out?
Let's see. Searching. Let's see if I can go back and add a player for this.
Oh no, I was just in the wrong spot. I'm just dumb.
You got it?
There we go. Group.
All right. Changes.
Host. All right.
There you go.
I know how to use a DS. It's because it's so tiny.
It's true. Hard to see.
I'm gonna go Charizard.
What? I will stick with my choice of Palutena.
With a purple Charizard.
All right.
Have you spent any time customizing any of your characters or trying that out much?
I have not. I've unlocked a lot of different like outfits and things I can add to it, but I haven't actually tried putting them on just yet. But I know like you can. I believe it's the 3-item limit per character when you're customizing it. But there are sometimes like when you're doing like the classic mode, you can actually earn like an extra slot, I believe.
And a lot of that stuff you unlock is going to be here in Smash Run mode, both the ability to upgrade your character and those items that you get.
Right.
But playing through the regular game as well.
Even when you do classic arcade mode, you don't earn as much, but you do earn a little bit.
So here we will fight each other at the end of this, but the initial thing is just kind of running through and collecting a whole bunch of stuff for our character. They've showed this quite a bit. Oh yeah, I feel like a faster character in this one would probably be a little bit more useful. Rather than my huge ponderous dragon.
Yeah, Palutena's actually not too bad. She got a little bit of speed and kind of glides along. Except I just ran into a bullet bill.
Final item. That is going to go. And a chest. And there are encounters within this one as well that you can, I think, fight other characters.
I believe that's the case.
But you're not going to fight one another.
Right. It's more like a competition. See who can get there.
Who can get the most stuff. I am getting torn apart. Fortunately, you can't see my screen.
Fortunately, you can see mine.
Oh no. Oh, that was...
I think Smash Run's a cool little addition. I don't really see myself playing it a whole month other than to really gain some like customization options. But I think it's a cool addition just to keep it entertaining because the 3DS will be a lot of times just by yourself when you're on the train or traveling around. It's a nice little like something extra to do.
Alright, so there's a room that I just ran into where I have to survive, and the difficulty is on hard. And
Let's see how you do.
I did not survive. Spoilers.
I'm on difficulty normal for survive on that one.
But if you're looking at the lower screen there, you can also pull up a map so you can see where other characters are and where you're at in relation to them. And again, you can't fight other people, but you can still try to get stuff from them. Oh, there's a ghost from the Find Me.
In the room I was in, it asked me to survive as well. However, apparently you're not allowed to attack them. That's instant death if you do.
I feel like everything I do is instant death.
Seem to be falling really far.
And Palutena is one of the new characters for the game. How do you feel about Palutena and how she controls?
She controls really well, like almost a very unique character. I wish I controlled her a little better. Her recovery move is very similar to Zelda's, except hers actually kind of attacks better when you're going up. But it's a very vertical jump when you're trying to recover.
Oh, I just found a Starman from Earthbound. I did not know they were in here. It's just like this mishmash of all sorts of crap from every Nintendo game. Some of them don't seem to be able to be fought.
Yeah,
like
some of them you just have to almost avoid.
Oh, I got knocked out.
Yeah, I fall all the way down and said try again.
But it doesn't take you out. You're still in the game. Still got stuff to
Still
collect.
competing with you guys in this Smash Run. I have to pick up this big guy.
Like, I feel like I would like something a little bit more focused, that it is such a kind of random mishmash of stuff. That having more theme stages, or at least themed areas in it, would be a little more interesting.
I kind of wish I could pick up some of these and use all my moves, but I feel like I'm actually limited with certain moves that I can attack them with.
Oh, I'm fighting the same guy. Not in the same place, obviously. Oh no, you're right beside me. I'm just gonna go find you.
In the same area?
You're above me. Oh, he's a target. I don't know what that means.
Vanished now.
Oh, mine vanished too. That was weird.
Maybe there's a time limit as to how long you have to defeat them.
Maybe you are here, but oh, you fought him. Maybe you beat him. Or one of us beat him. But I didn't get anything.
Nor did I.
Oh.
Maybe CPU beat us to it.
CPU's a jerk. They're a bunch of cheaters. So I can see at the bottom that your character, so like some of the things you're doing, you've collected the most custom items, so I can get a little bit, I can feel defeated before I even get to the end. I don't have to worry about getting to the end.
had a lot of smashes, so clearly you got quite a bit as well.
And now we can compare each other's stats, both for ourselves and the CPU. So in the upper, on the upper screen, you can see that gray mark. That represents the highest somebody got.
Right.
Which in this case was the CPU, because I didn't meet any of them, but you got the most speed.
I got quite a bit of speed.
I don't think you're supposed to say that.
Well, I wasn't supposed to admit it at least.
All right, so final battle is to climb higher than everybody else.
All right.
So a little bit
race.
different than a regular battle it out challenge.
As usual, I'm sure there's going to be obstacles in our way. Looks like we can see each other this time.
Oh, there's another Charizard.
And I just got blown up.
I think in this one we can hurt each other as well.
Yeah, but we can't hurt ourselves though. Those little like red spiky things just blow up upon impact.
Oh no.
Oh, I got caught in it.
I feel the screen went red, but fortunately I'm so far down below everyone that I'm not being affected by this.
Yeah, it was like a giant explosion right at the top, and it looks like it's about to happen again.
Oh, I caught up to one of the CPUs.
Ooh, you might be in second.
Oh no. Slow and steady. Game.
How far did you get?
Oh, we were all pretty close. I felt like I was so much further behind everybody. 515 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
After I got blown up, I went to 469. I just couldn't quite get back to you guys.
Oh, I did. I beat. Oh, I came in second.
You came in second.
That is surprising. And I got a Furious Eruption and a level 3 Meteor Shower.
Oh.
So hit, yeah, when you hit A there, you can see.
I got 3-fold X speed. And that's it.
All right, I think we can get out of that. That's a nice showing of how that works. One thing I do appreciate in the game is that you have to hold B to get out of anything. Like, you're not going to just be able to accidentally back out of menus.
Right.
Which seems like it could be annoying, but you have to hold B to get out of here. I'm going to leave your game.
Yeah, let's get out of the Smash Run area.
You want to try customize your character? See what that looks like?
Yeah, let's take a look. Alright, so first we want to choose a fighter and equip powers that you've acquired. Each power has a weight. And if you lower a fighter's speed, you can make them heavier.
Like some of the faster, like you can really change. I mean, this is not going to be tournament level, but you can change up characters so they're not going to be what you would expect.
Right. So let's see if we can make a really fast Bowser, because we got a lot of speed last time.
Yeah.
So okay, we've got quite a few slots here. Let's create a new one. Alright.
And I think the other interesting thing is that as you unlock stuff, you can actually get specials from, I think, other characters and use them for yours.
Like, these are some different badges we've gotten. Like, so we've got like a bronze badge that adds attack, protection badge for defense. But here's the agility one. Let's see, let's add this to them so we can make them really fast. And then here's our second slot. So, what would you like to add to them, Justin? So we give them fake nails for some item throws?
Item hunter, fake nails?
Yeah.
Sounds sick.
Sounds right for Bowser.
Yeah. I would think he's more the kind of person who would paint, but
True.
seems to take care of himself.
I'm gonna give him another super agility badge. Oh, I only had one. Couldn't give him that. We'll just give him a regular agility that's there. Give him a really fast one with fake nails. Alright. That's the custom screen. Here we can customize his specials. Give him like Fire Breath, a Flying Slam, Winged Fortress, Father Mom.
We haven't unlocked too many things for each of the characters, and that's something that's it's going to take a long time.
So yeah, on the bottom it'll say like whether you have the alternate specials or not. And unfortunately, right now we haven't unlocked many of them in this build. But if we were to, you can actually change it so that he would have a different moveset than the standard ones it comes with. And
I've kitted out my Mario to be a heavy brawler type Mario.
Okay.
And go and try him out. Does that have to be grouped? No.
And then I wanted the powers to see what I can give him.
And Meteor Shower.
Meteor Shower just sounds kind of awesome for him.
I don't know what it does, but...
It just sounds awesome.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It can't be bad if it's called Meteor Shower. And I will I'll host the game for this one.
Alright.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, joining your game.
For stock, customizations on. Alright, customized fighters are now allowed.
Stock.
And so now when you select Bowser, you'll be able to select your customized Bowser.
So I'll select the one I just made, the really fast Bowser.
But whoever's hosting it obviously has complete control over whether you're able to use these characters who are gonna not behave in the ways that you might expect.
Right, so if you don't want to fight custom people, you can actually turn that off, so you don't actually have to deal with that.
Huh. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be letting us fight.
Oh, we're on the same team.
Oh, that's why.
Alright, you gotta choose a team battle. That would be why.
What, we can't just be buddies and hang out on the stage? Then we both win.
Mario and Bowser were allies.
Let's go to Yoshi's Island.
Alright, let's do it. Let's see, where is Yoshi's Island? Here we are.
It looks like my character has a slight red ring around him now, kind of referencing whatever abilities or items he has equipped. So you don't actually change the look of him. Oh, Bowser looks pretty much the same. Maybe it's bluer?
Put L and R when you're ready to fight since you're hosting.
This will make a big difference. I'm probably going to win now because I have a custom character that I have kitted out with all of the latest. Yeah, see that gadge?
Oh, you got to win one.
Mario always wins.
Let's see if we can't change that this time around.
Oh no. Assist trophy.
I love that Bowser stomp.
Oh, it's popping.
Nintendo.
Oh. That assist trophy was not terribly helpful to me.
No, it actually seemed to help me a lot more than it helped you.
Go away, dog! Why are you still here? You're very cute. But I hate you.
I gotta fight Big Bowser.
Ah! Powerful gadget. Ah!
Got caught in my fire.
Bam. Can't come back from that. Oh, you did.
That shell can fly, apparently. A little rocket pack in your back there?
I do have a rocket pack. I have a back protector. Some of these smashes seem a little bit overpowered. Everyone seems to be able to do this move where like lightning shoots out from both ends of your character across the entire screen. It
looks awesome, but it kind of takes it away when everyone can do it.
Yeah. I'm not totally sure what that's tied to because I've seen everyone do it at some point. It's not every attack, but just sometimes you get that smash. Maybe it's the timing. Maybe it just realizes that you're doing bad. Maybe it just wants you to win. Ah! Not out yet.
Right.
Still not out. Ah!
That
was good. That was a good throw.
Thank you. Oh shoot. Oh, and you got the final smash.
Oh, you don't want a piece of this?
All right. I'll give you a chance to use it. Oh shoot.
Big Mario. Super Mario.
So if you want to use your smash, you just have to put the smash button when standing still, and it'll activate.
There we go.
Oh shit. And
that was a super effective. Oh, and I won!
Mario wins again.
Oh, from behind. You totally. Yeah, just let me win.
Well played. Well played.
That's the way it had to go.
I mean, it was meant to be.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm getting used to playing this. Because of the nature of the build that we're playing on, we do have to play on these smaller units.
Right.
But
I mean, I personally missed the GameCube controller because it was both Brawl and Melee is something I played with. But I mean, while the controls will take a little while to get used to, even after adjusting them, it does feel kind of nice for a handheld. Like, I mean, definitely no GameCube controller. No, it's not like standard feel, but you can kind of still have a good time and have some fun matches.
What do you think if you had the ability to play this with a GameCube controller?
I think it would look really weird attaching a GameCube controller to a portable, but I would totally be down for it, at least until the Wii U one comes out.
All right, so I'm going to be Little Mac in this one. You picked Pac-Man?
I picked Pac-Man. Figured I'd try him out.
What stage looks good to you?
We could try Tortimer Island if you want.
Tortimer Island.
Bottom left.
From,
Up one.
From Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Supposed to be a peaceful place, but we'll have a little battle out there.
So I've spent some time with Little Mac. He has this really powerful punch, but it also sends you halfway across the stage.
Yeah.
So I mean, when you use it when you don't use it in the right spot, it will kill you.
It won't be so great on like Final Destination, the small platform levels, but like the boxing ring stage, perfect for him because it's very hard for him to get like falling off a ledge since there are no ledges in that level.
Little Mac, not super awesome in the air. Needs to Alright, so it's hard to tell what anything is. To be completely honest, it's just hard to see what some of these items are, especially this stage isn't super big even, but it feels large enough that when we get away from one another, I can't tell what stuff is at a distance.
I mean, some items on the stage itself actually kind of feel like items. Like whatever you picked up, I thought was just part of it and was just a shell.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's this trophy. I don't know what it is. We're gonna find out.
Nope, don't throw it. On Waluigi.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I don't even know what I have no idea what just happened.
Waluigi just sent me flying.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, come closer. Oh, yeah. I'm powered up Mac.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to hang out here for a while while you get rid of that little power-up. All right, that should be good.
That didn't last long. Oh, what? It was an explosive package. I killed myself.
The best kind of package.
I'm here, Pac-Man. I like Pac-Man a lot. I think he fits in well with the universe. I wasn't sure how a character like him would play, but I feel like they got a good balance with him.
I was shocked when that was like the big reveal during E3. It was like Pac-Man was playable, but I mean, he kind of naturally fits in this universe.
And they do use the version with legs, so.
Well, he can switch to the non-version as well.
Yeah, for one of his attacks. Hey, catch. Oh, it worked!
Alright, you seem to be getting a little better at this now.
Yeah, I'm finding my groove. See, you don't have to go easy on me.
Alright.
How do you feel about bees? Oh, I missed.
I really wanted some too.
Bees!
You said you missed.
Yeah, it's hard to see. I know that there are bees there because I put them there. Oh, Master Ball. I got it.
Trying to capture me?
Go. Unicorn thing.
Whoa.
You just walked into it again.
I was trying to hold my shield to see if it would actually break or not. Apparently it wouldn't. I just got owned.
Wow. Yeah, I'm actually a ringer.
Apparently.
No, I'm not.
Telling me you're no good, off his chump. Doesn't seem that way.
I'm a button masher. Button mashing is, I mean, Smash Brothers is one game where button mashing and items, well, can turn the tide of battle. This has nothing to do with skill. But I think we can spend a little bit of time, maybe go over to that single player mode and do the battle with the Master Hand.
Master Hand?
Because you were going through that a little bit earlier as well.
That is true.
And you went through, on the higher difficulty levels, that changes both the characters that you meet and the Master Hand at the end. So what was the highest difficulty you beat that single player on so far?
So I went up to level 6, I believe it was. It's still kind of like in the standard range. And as you go higher, it's not just Master Hand, but Crazy Hand will actually enter the ring as well.
Oh no. Using more, go to solo. Oops. And of course, you have All-Star, Stadium, where you can play. There are a whole bunch of games in Stadium as well, but Classic is definitely the more interesting one. Yeah. We'll let you turn this up to the difficulty that you feel most comfortable at, which should be very high, because that's what the people want to watch.
All right, we'll see what I can do. I'll try Sheik out, just because I feel comfortable with her. Actually, you know what? No. I'll try Palutena. Or not Palutena, sorry, Rosalina.
So some people in the chat are talking about the new 3DS that was announced.
Right.
It's kind of odd that Japan is getting that very soon, and it's not something that's necessary for playing Smash. It probably won't even make that much of a difference.
Right.
But it's a very weird timing. It's coming out in Japan so much sooner. We don't even have a date. It's coming out maybe sometime in 2015.
I mean, like, they got a Smash Brothers one scene for it as well. We're getting a Smash one as well, but it's going to be for the regular old 3DS that we have over here. So, I mean, who knows if we're going to get a special bundle when that eventually does get announced here. But
we have the Smash bundle, but the new 3DS will let you customize the outside of your controller, or the outside of your case for your 3DS. But it's such a weird timing for now all of these new special edition 3DSs.
Right.
Like, why? Anyone who's in the know is not going to buy a 3DS now, like, even though you want Smash Brothers, because there's a new 3DS coming.
I mean, that's the thing, like, I would really love to, I mean, I already have 2 3DSs, I probably should get rid of my old 3DS, but I want a new one, and much as I want that Smash Brothers themed one, I just can't justify buying it when there's another one just on the horizon.
And so in this mode, they've taken away the Superstar Emissary, any of those kind of modes, and you're kind of going on a choose-your-own adventure where you don't know exactly what's going to be at the end of it, you don't know who you're going to fight, you just choose it. Sometimes randomly.
You actually can kind of figure out who you're going to fight based on the symbol on the path that you're going on. So, I mean, obviously with the mushroom, it could be Peach, could be Mario or Luigi. But you kind of have an idea of who you're going to fight based on the symbol that you're looking at.
Someone said in the chat, Little Mac did use performance-enhancing power-ups, and so he would be disqualified.
I guess that's true.
And I think right now, are we playing with cell shading on yours? Or is that on? That's on.
I believe it's on.
So what level of difficulty did you set this at?
To be honest, I went too fast where I'm not quite sure, but I believe it's one of the earlier standard difficulties. If I had to take a guess, I want to say like 3.0.
It seems pretty easy. You seem to be, yours is way too easy
no,
for
actually,
you.
this is way too easy. I should probably go back. It's effortless at 0.0.
No, what?
No, this is, no.
Nobody needs to see that.
Right.
We all know you can beat it on effortless.
All right, let's change it. At least go back to 3.0 or something.
So do you think this is going to be a system seller for Nintendo? This is a huge title. Like, having Smash Brothers is something that so many people have been waiting for. Coming out on 3DS is, of course, probably going to make more people buy this than they would have otherwise, because the Wii U version is the main one. That is the best looking one. It has the same amount of characters, the same amount of stuff, but if you're going to play Smash, you're probably going to want to play it on Wii U. Is this going to drive sales to 3DS, though? Like having Smash on 3DS?
I could see some people picking it up. I feel like, truthfully, though, a lot of people are just going to wait for the Wii U. And, I mean, when the Wii U version, I mean, without having a release date, maybe some people will pick it up just because they don't want to wait. And I do think the idea of them releasing the demo next week will definitely help with sales. Just because when people actually get their hands on it and start playing it and want to see other friends playing it, they're going to probably want to pick it up as well.
So up to 3.3 intensity then?
Yeah.
You know what? You don't want to push it.
No, keep it simple. I don't want to embarrass myself on the stream. But I figured at least give them a standard look and kind of see some of the characters.
No, I want to embarrass you on the stream.
Did you want to embarrass me?
Yeah.
What difficulty would you like to see?
After we'll go through this, see Master Hand, and then we can just try.
Do like a versus mode, increase the difficulty.
Yeah. To see how high you can actually get through this. As someone who has T-shirts that show you're a champion. And so when you're going through this mode, you're collecting gold, you're collecting trophies.
Right. I mean, these are coins that you can actually use towards like buying trophies. You can use it towards different like the trophy rush mode, and some of the other little features they threw in there just to make it entertaining to collect all those trophies.
And trophies are a mainstay of this series.
Right. I mean, they're relatively useless, but they're fun to look at. You know, especially when you can view your whole collection.
So I see you've been choosing Palutena quite a bit.
Oh no, this time I chose Rosalina.
Oh, Rosalina. My eyesight.
I know it's kind of tough to see on the small screen.
We need 3DS XL. So I'm deferring my judgment until I play this on a 3DS XL because I really want to see how much of a difference that makes. We have the 3DS Japanese version coming in very soon, so we're going to be able to try that out. We will show off all the character unlocks and what all they can do. But right now we're stuck on the smaller 3DS. I'm not totally sold on it.
Yeah, I mean,
as someone I already transitioned over to the big 3DS. Like I made that switch, and I would never want to go back to this 3DS.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to see after playing on the XL for so long. Alright, let's watch the Wii Fit trainer battle. This is gonna be on the Find Me stage where that giant little demon thing will come and attack you as well.
Wii Fit Trainer is such a weird character as well. I haven't gotten... It's going to take a long time for me to get my head around how to play some of these characters.
She's so good, but I don't understand why she was chosen for the game, but I can't argue with how awesome she is.
It's such a weird collection of moves that they put in for some of these characters. It's very... I mean, that's the thing that makes Nintendo. Like, when they come out with stuff like this, and you're like, that is just... No, Wii Fit Trainer. No, seriously. And I love the callbacks to all the different games, especially on 3DS. I imagine these are things that we're only going to see on the 3DS version. These kind of the Find Me stage in the background.
Right. I mean, we'll probably see some exclusive ones for the Wii U as well, but yeah, it's kind of nice seeing this in the 3DS since it's like a callback to other 3DS games or 3DS exclusives.
And some of the unlocked stages that people have shown off have been like an 16-bit F-Zero track, which looks really cool.
I can't wait to play on that one.
We'll be able to unlock those soon. And I know you're going to be trying out the Japanese version yourself this weekend.
Right. I can't wait for that import to come in and just give it a shot.
Big Sonic. So one thing that I've noticed about these smaller stages is that, especially on the lower levels especially, but even on some of the medium difficulties, it's as long as you get that guy near the edge, it feels like the edges are very close, and it's easy to knock them out without doing anything. Like they don't even have to have that much damage.
It's very easy to knock them out, but just like in Brawl, it's very easy to kind of come back and recover. So you have to do a little bit of edge hogging, but they did kind of nerf some of the edge guarding abilities from the past. Before you could kind of just stay on the edge and just kind of prevent them from grabbing it by just staying there the whole time. Now, if you actually stay there a little too long, they can actually grab it and push you down, which kind of puts you at a disadvantage.
I feel like in that Sonic stage in particular, though, that you can't go very far to the left or right before you get knocked out.
I mean, if you start seeing yourself going off in a little bubble up here, you might want to come back, or else, yeah, a small hit will just send you flying off there.
You're already so tiny on that little 3DS. So every now and then, Nintendo's giving out codes for the demo, which is coming out in the US on the 19th. I believe it's going to be coming out to everybody, but they've been sending out codes to Platinum members of Club Nintendo. But not all Platinum members. I think you made it to Platinum this year.
I made it to Platinum this year. It's one of the first years in a couple years, but I have not gotten a code. Still cross my fingers that Nintendo's still sending it out, but I'm starting to think that maybe I didn't make the cut this time.
It's the first year in a while that I did not make Platinum level, so I don't even have a chance of getting these codes. So if you're asking on the stream, you want some codes? We ain't got them. Sorry, we're not special. Well, I mean, Gadge might be. I didn't make Platinum, so if I had codes to give out, I would totally give them to you.
If I get 4 of those codes like some people are getting, I'll gladly share 3 of them out there.
So follow Gadge on Twitter. Don't follow me. That's just a waste of time.
So I picked the path to the left here, so that way we can see both Crazy Hand and Master Hand. So if you go to the right, it would just be with just Master Hand, less coins you can get. But by going to the left and choosing the one with both of them, we can actually have a chance to get more gold and at least show people what it looks like with both of them on there.
You're gonna win. This is gonna be pretty easy for you, I feel like.
You know, honestly, it's probably gonna be a little more difficult than I would care to admit, just because I'm still getting used to all the moves and like back in like Melee and like Brawl, like I had like which moves did like the most damage in the quickest amount of time, like kind of locked down. Still trying to figure that out here, but I mean, I should be able to still pull it off just because, you know, difficulty isn't as high just yet. Trying to send all these platforms to make me fly off the screen.
Do you feel like this kind of stuff is harder on the 3DS as well? Like having that smaller screen? Or is this...
I think for me, just trying to figure out like where I'm at sometimes in the position or like where it is on the screen per se, like when all this stuff's going on and like sometimes the same color.
Yeah.
Like if I had picked like an orange or green character, some of those attacks would just kind of make me feel like a blur.
Especially when it zooms out so far. Like that looks great on a TV screen, not so much on 3DS.
On 3DS, it's just, yeah, it's a little too much going on at once.
Oh no, Gadge. You're our only hope. So why do you keep coming back to Rosalina? As one of the new characters.
It's one of the new characters, so I'm just trying her out. She kind of reminds me of Peach, but with Luma it's like at her side, it's kind of like a different feel. Mm-hmm. She has a lot more moves that kind of can build up damage quick. So I kind of like, you know, kind of love like that whole like percentage building, so that way it's easier to knock you out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious to see like once I can find some combos to use on this, to see like what would be the best way to utilize her. But I feel like she has a lot of potential just because of her combination of like speed and attack. Mm-hmm.
You feel like she's going to be your primary going forward?
I can see myself using her quite often. Like, she's very skilled on the ground, and she can be kind of floaty, which is similar to Peach, which kind of gives you some aerial advantage. So, I could definitely see myself picking her.
Of course, you reach the end. Once you get the end, you get a whole bunch of, you know, good
like
stuff.
All these different items. Like, I got a couple trophies, some money, and some items that I can actually use in that customized character screen. Mm-hmm.
So we've got 5 more minutes. If you have any other last requests as we finish up here, we will have to have a hard stop at that 5-minute mark. But if there's any characters you want to see, any questions you have about the game, let us know. In the meantime, we're going to finish up by... so some people were asking to see the difference in what the character looks like with the thick and heavy line. So if you back out of here, we can go over to the options. And you can see what the characters themselves look like as we switch up the art style. So you have character outline. And right now we've been playing on thick.
Right.
And there's thin and none. So we can try to play a few matches with none and see how that looks. Damage display. Oh, yeah, you can change the location of the damage on the bottom one. And some of you guys might have noticed when we were going through this earlier that there's a Wii U thing here at the bottom. Not to get your hopes up, that's not something like you're not going to be able to play this directly on your Wii U. That's for like if you make a custom character and you're like, this is my totally sweet character, and you want to play him on the Wii U version of Smash Brothers, you'll be able to transfer him back and forth. But you're not going to be able to, like, you're not playing the same game.
There's no cross-play, unfortunately. As awesome as that would have been.
So we'll go over, start up another group match.
All right.
See who is actually the champion here in our final couple minutes.
Let's see if they have any requests as to who we should do.
I'm going to put on a thick line and see if that makes a difference.
Okay. And then I'll keep mine on the none one.
Wow. Over to Smash group.
Join my group.
I'm gonna see you. There you are, Bonnie M. Alright, so some people are saying in the chat that the demo has Mario, Link, Pikachu, Mega Man, and the Villager. Who should I be for the final character that we're gonna do with this? I'm gonna go with Kirby. Kirby. Black and white. Oh, creepy Kirby.
Alright.
It's kind of a black and yellow-eyed Kirby.
And then I will go with...
Somebody's saying Ike. A person's requesting Ike.
Alright, I can do Ike.
Unfortunately, Mew and Mewtwo. Mewtwo is in the game, but only as a trophy. Like he'll come out of our Pokeball.
I still personally think he's probably going to be a DLC character just because of how popular he was. And I think it'd be really cool to play him again. But yeah, I think he and Ice Climbers. That's my prediction for the Wave 1 DLC if they choose to go that route.
See, final stage. I think we have time for this. This will be our last match.
All right.
Oh no, we should change it. Change it to. Oh, it is on stock.
Yeah, it's on stock. And then I would do Final Destination.
Final Destination.
Right.
I wish they played Final Countdown.
Oh, that would just be perfect. I'd want to choose that song for like every stage though at that point.
Bam. Kirby's gonna knock you out, Gadge. Kirby's gonna win.
I ain't gonna let you suck me up.
Ain't
My
no-
powers are mine alone.
Ain't no stopping Kirby. As long as we
Wow,
have
that is
items.
a demonic looking Kirby.
All I need is items. Whoosh! Yeah.
Can't even tell that you have that haircut on.
Oh no.
Alright, I got Luma to help me.
I killed Luma. Oh no. I hit Luma. No, Gadge.
Oh, shoot. Alright, I messed up that button. That's one of the control things I still gotta get used to.
Yeah. It's it. You're much smaller here than you might be used to.
I'm gonna just say I'm giving you a little handicap.
Oh, that's not. There we go. I need items. Items are how I win. We got our serious faces on now. What? Oh, why did I stand there?
So
I knew
glad
it
you
was
walked
coming.
right towards that.
It's like I know what's happening. Oh no. Yes.
Oh, I missed the final smash.
Bam. Oh, I don't even know what that item was.
I know what, it seemed to go right through me though.
It was not very effective. Oh, who is this?
I don't quite know. Oh, I just blasted them. I apparently can freeze me.
Alien scope. Oh no. Do you have a home run bat? Too bad. Didn't do any good. Oh no. Oh, why did I run into that? I saw him. Oh, yes, he had that super strong smash. I don't know where that came from. Shouldn't have given me that handicap. I'm not gonna stand there and do it again. Hey, touch that.
You know you want to.
Touch that.
Why? What's he gonna do? Why don't you touch it?
I only have to knock you out one more time. It's gonna happen. Oh no.
Easier said than done.
That is true. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an epic battle. Just need to hit you with a chicken. Chickens! So to be fair, if we were not playing with items, there's no way that I would be able to win this. But with items...
I hate items, so... But I'm not gonna use that as an excuse.
Oh, you can use an excuse. For losing? Oh no. Uh-oh. Bam! Yes! Oh, that felt so good.
That hurts. That hurts.
And unfortunately, that is all that we're going to be able to show of this stream. Going out with Kirby on top.
Demonic Kirby.
Come from behind victory. I don't even know how that happened, but somehow I won. So
yeah, well played, well played.
I always feel a lot better about a game when I win. So that does make me happier. Suddenly, I like Smash Brothers so much.
I'm not a fan. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's Super Smash Bros. On 3DS.
It's a lot of fun. It was great playing on there.
It is a lot of fun. This is something that is going to whet your appetite as we wait for the Wii U version to come out.
The Wii U one is still what everyone's waiting for, but, I mean, it's definitely going to... It's great to play. It's going to be a fun time killer. And, I mean, controls aren't that bad when you get used to it, but a bigger screen would help.
And overall, favorite new character?
Favorite new character?
We haven't gotten to play with all of the unconfirmed ones yet.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Duck Hunt Dog, but out of the ones I've played, I do like Rosalina a lot. Rosalina and even Palutena was actually kind of fun to play as.
I'm gonna say Duck Hunt Dog. I know that he'll be my favorite because he's a dog that you run around us. So, you know, we're going to have a lot more Super Smash Bros. Content coming up very soon. We're going to have the Japanese version coming in, so we'll be able to show you a lot of these characters, and we have a lot of features coming up where we show you all the characters' final smashes, a whole bunch of costumes, and all the taunts. We didn't do a lot of taunting because I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
But, so stay tuned to GameSpot.com. You'll be able to see a lot more Smash Brothers content, and you'll be able to see a little bit more of Gadge and myself, Justin. So thanks so much for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.